You're actually not ready this time.
Yeah, I wasn't joking every other time I said no.
Oh.
You just keep on starting regardless.
Oh.
It's kind of what I was trying to tell you earlier. Yep. We're starting
I
anyways.
always assumed that you were joking beforehand, but...
No, I also told you that, no, I wasn't joking. I wasn't ready, but we can start.
Okay. So we're back to the Tekken 7 Let's Play.
Yep.
He's playing his main again.
Where's your paper towels?
Paper towels? Back there.
You almost hit me in the face.
Sorry. Alright.
Let's go.
Josie Riesel tried her best to support her family by balancing two jobs, one as a model and one as a professional kickboxer. One day, while she was out running on her usual training course along the mountain roads, she was suddenly confronted by an enormous hairy creature. Oh, is it Kuma?
Akuma? Yeah, that sounds like Akuma to me.
Josie screamed and then fled half in tears, but the creature remained hot in her heels. Realizing she had little chance of escape, Josie abruptly came to a halt and then trembled to face her feral foe.
How can you turn into tremble? Why, Aaron? Why?
Oh, this stage might be a little bit too intense for my computer.
No comment.
Well, unless you're on the right side of the screen. So where was on the left side?
There's a lower level that's also being rendered.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Playing at sub 60 sucks. Playing without your buttons also sucks.
Nice.
This is why I learned frame data. I'm not even kidding. I didn't get a chance to do any combos because of you, Aaron. Because you always want ultras. I'll be completely honest, I don't think the graphic quality is that much greater when you turn it up to ultra. Although the fur quality is crazy.
Oh, that might be the reason why it's Kuma.
Okay, now quit trying to blame it on Akuma.
No, seriously, like, because the same thing happened to me before when I was on max setting. Kuma would always, like, his fur would be so detailed that it would actually drop the frame rate no matter what stage it's on.
So rude of you to blame it on a poor defenseless bear.
Alright, fine. Oh, right. We're recording.
Yes, you didn't want to let me eat. You said you were hungry and then refused to let me eat. So you're gonna sit there and suffer with me.
The Mishima Zaibatsu dispatches Kuma along with the Tekken force to the Philippines to the pretext of helping out with relief efforts after a monstrous typhoon. With the Zaibatsu's financial clout behind them, Kuma and the soldiers visited the stricken areas. Gaining the trust of the locals, before long, local youths jobless after the disaster came forward asking to join with the Tekken force. A recruitment test was quickly established, and many young hopefuls went to the test location deep into the jungle. Unbeknownst to them, the final test was to fight against none other than Kuma himself. Some buckled under the pressure and quit, others were eliminated, but in the end, one candidate remained, an athletic young woman. However, this girl took one look at Kuma and bursted into tears. Kuma felt bad, but attacked anyways in order to complete his assignment.
I have a feeling like she never actually tried to sign up and just happened to be the wrong place, wrong time. Nah, she probably tried to sign up. We didn't lock the door, did we?
We did not lock.
We're in the
Yeah,
middle of something.
we're in the middle of recording, by the way. Okay, close the door. And don't let Toby in.
That's not what we said, but okay. I'd love to play Catan,
Yeah,
but unfortunately,
we're in the middle of an assignment right now.
signed
We can say that, yeah.
Because the bear? Because the bear that you are blaming all your issues with?
Not all my issues, just one issue.
Yeah. Team Kuma.
Get away from me! So easy!
Lost in translation.
And then she died.
Well, that's that.
And that's all, folks.
Josie, what the heck?
Was she just introduced in this game, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
She's meant to be like the successor, spiritual successor to Bruce. Bruce is the kickboxer you saw in Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2. No, Tekken 2 and Tekken Tag and Tekken Tag 2.
Yeah, I think it was
Like all three. He might have made one extra appearance in between then, but for the most part, he is meant to be the new Bruce.
Oh.
She is meant to be the new Bruce. Although some of her moves have been switched away from kickboxing and been just switched to Eskrima. And if you don't know what martial arts that is, it's because it's a Filipino martial arts centered around disarming people and using your focus on just taking people down in a non-violent manner is the way I could say, even though that there actually is sword usage in Eskrima.
Alright. After losing his sister to an airstrike ordered by the Mishima Zaibatsu under the construction of Jin Kazama, Miguel Caballero Rojo, is he Spanish? Caballero Rojo devoted his life to seeking revenge. However, when Jin suddenly vanishes without a trace, Miguel's life purposes disappears along with him.
I like how even though I'm Latin, I decided not to say it. I was like, I could have easily given him an out. I was like, nah. I'm hungry.
From that point forward, Miguel began to wander like a specter from battle-torn town to battle-torn town. One day, he ambled through rows of dilapidated buildings. Dilapidated buildings. He stumbles across a strangely familiar hooded man. There, in front of him, was none other than the sworn enemy Jin. Consumed by both euphoria and rage, Miguel becomes frenzied and goes into the kill.
I'm gonna go ahead and toss something out real quick. Is English your first language?
Actually, no, it's not.
Same.
No.
Incidentally, I wasn't trying to make fun of you. I was actually genuinely curious.
Oh.
I forgot who I was playing.
You thought you were Jin?
Yeah. I was like, okay, we're going to the right side, right?
Return taunt?
No, that was an accident. That wasn't a taunt. It's a really slow attack. Basically does this.
Oh.
They designed that a little too well. Would you like to know Miguel's fighting style?
What is his fighting style?
He has a fighting style?
He doesn't?
Yeah.
Okay. He just fights?
He's a brawler.
Oh, okay.
You can kind of see it, can't you?
Yeah. Looks like he's mostly just wailing most of the time.
And that's not just me being stupid. Try electric wind god fist me. How dare you electric wind god fist me?
You win. ¿No me reconoces? No. Supongo que no. Mishima Zaibatsu mató a mi hermana en un ataque aéreo como si no fuera nada.
Oh, on her wedding day too?
Yeah, actually. That was quick. Oh.
Pero no ahora. Aún no has sufrido lo suficiente como para merecer la muerte. No, todavía no. No hasta que estés lleno de esperanza. Entonces te mataré como si no fueras nada. No te atrevas a morir hasta que llegues.
Well, that happened.
Way to kill a mood.
Yeah, it's pretty much just downhill from here.
It gets sadder and sadder.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh boy. Steve Fox has plenty of run-ins with the Mishima Zaibatsu, but he never gave up in search for information about his past. Though his mother's identity remained a mystery, one name in particular began to crop up time and again, Nina Williams. Believing she knew something, Steve began investigating her whereabouts until he came up with a promising lead. The information led him to an imposing cathedral. As he considered how best to proceed, a figure appeared from inside dressed in a tattered wedding gown.
Tattered.
Tattered wedding gown, okay.
No, because you look confused. That's the only reason.
It was Nina, who seemed to be running away from something. Steve told her to stop, but she ignored him and fled. Determined not to let his opportunity escape him, he blocked her path.
Oh, this one's a hard one.
Round one. Fight.
So there is a reason why she's in a wedding dress.
Yeah. I mean, they made a reason for it, but yeah, there is a reason.
KO.
I'm confused. Should have been harder than that. Just give you a wreck now? Yep. Oh no.
Zyke just plays dead.
Yeah, I had a feeling. So I am getting a wreck now.
Final round. Fight.
Jab, 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 punch, jab.
My earliest memory is of a Mishima Zaibatsu laboratory. I don't even know who my parents are. The only one I remember is Dr. Kleese. She was always nice to me. I infiltrated the Mishima Zaibatsu and for several years siphoned out intel. unfortunate. None of it really led anywhere. But your name did come up, time and time again. So tell me, what's your connection to the lab? To me?
Those labs were used by the Mishima Zaibatsu to create super soldiers. Their goal was to physically and genetically engineer the ultimate soldier. Of course, it all ended in failure.
I don't know. He's pretty strong.
Yeah. I mean, he kicked your ass, didn't he?
Your left arm.
Ouch.
You must be one of the survivors. At the time, the Mishima Zaibatsu had captured me and forced me into Christ.
Ooh, this. Oh.
Because
yeah.
it's canonical.
Yeah.
As in, that's the actual cutscene they used to explain it.
Yeah.
So does that mean you are my mother?
Don't get the wrong idea. You'll never be my son. I couldn't care less about you. If anything, you're a thorn in my side.
Get out of here. I'll take care of this.
It's like, okay. Only 2 more left to go.
Oh, no. Eliza, why?
Going somewhere?
No, not really. I wish I was, though.
After failing to apprehend Jin Kazama, Nina Williams decided it was time for her and Mishima Zaibatsu to go their separate ways. On her private assassination job, she was tasked with infiltrating a mafia wedding, posing as a bride. During the ceremony, a firefight broke out where Nina took out all of her targets. However, the commotion had attracted the Tekken force, who had been dispatched to suppress the violence, and they gave chase within the Tekken force in hot pursuit. Nina made her escape. That's when she bumped into a man she found vaguely familiar, the man who wouldn't leave her alone. He seemed to have something he wanted to say to her, and Nina decided to confront that the confrontation was her best chance of escape.
And I don't know how to play her at all.
Okay.
Well, that worked. I might be low enough that this almost kills him.
Oh!
And then I forgot to press 1. Well, you're up.
Alright. Okay.
Step aside.
Round 1. Fight.
I see you're eating while I'm fighting.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Oh boy.
What? I said I wasn't ready.
Oh god, okay. Alright, actually no, this could prove.
Yeah, I think it might be. Oh yeah, she rolls in. Forgot about that.
Yeah,
He's dead.
super dead. Neck-breakingly dead.
That is the most gratuitous one I've ever seen.
Oh shit. Low attack.
An observation I have. If that's how an assassin fights, I don't think I ever need to worry. Somebody's after me.
Final round. Fight.
Come on, you got this. lucky. Oh, it works.
He was also inching a little bit forward as well, so... Remember, AI is dumb when it comes to supers.
But normally grabs don't reach ducks.
It doesn't? That wasn't a grab, was it?
It's kind of a grab. I guess it's a mid hit.
Alright, last character of the game. Until there's more DLC, I'm just presuming.
Yep,
Okay.
that's exactly it. If you have the season pass, you get the DLC. I don't remember if
Immediately
it's-
or until when it's out?
when it's out, and I don't remember if they said like at a discounted price or I don't know. I don't know if they're fully planning on it. They said so in such ambiguous words, and they never actually clarified stuff. So we'll find out when we find out.
Alright. Eliza was only supposed to be taking a short nap, but she ended up sleeping for 600 years. Upon awakening, she found her powers as a vampire had faded to nothing. In an attempt to restore her strength, she consumed the blood of several victims, however it wasn't enough. What she needed was the blood of someone with an intense spiritual force. Maybe then she would return to peak condition. But did such a person even exist in this era? No one sprang to mind. Left with no other choice, Eliza headed to the old HQ of the clan of exorcists, who caused her no end of troubles when she last prowled the nights. Perhaps some of her descendants were still alive.
I just realized they told her how to do her combo stuff, but I never actually told her to play her. So you know how to dive kick, but you don't know how to get in. Oops. Nope. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, you know that. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You played her a little bit.
A little bit, just a little bit, yeah.
Easy. Oh, I forgot. It actually hits the mid.
Yeah.
Let the darkness consume.
That's dark. By the way, if you're ever in trouble, left grab.
Left grab?
Yeah. Also, shout out to whoever decided to message us in the middle of the recording session. I heard you. Normally it's me. This time it's not.
Aim for punishment.
Oh, they blocked for once.
Oh yeah. We've been getting lucky, and I was like, wait a minute. Shoutouts to her poke as well. That's literally her poking people.
Shit.
You're panicking.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
So here's the thing. I can't combo with her. I can kind of play neutral sometimes. I'm upset with you.
What is it?
I'm taking your life. I was talking to Claudio.
Oh,
He touched me, so I'm sucking the blood out of him.
I see.
He's gonna block. Or he's gonna duck and slide his face right into the knee. One of the two.
Let the darkness consume. Dark way.
And one Hadoken to finish it off.
It's literally the best Doki in the game, I feel. I mean, it's not, but I feel it, so it has to be true, right?
Aim for punishment. No escape. Let the darkness.
Does that do anything, or?
No, I'm planning ahead.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh.
Worst part, that was supposed to be that was supposed to be the rage drive. My health back. Thank you very much.
You probably get perfect back.
You actually can, yeah.
Oh.
The game is designed in such a way that if you actually manage to have full health at the end, it doesn't matter if you lost health.
Oh.
But he doesn't have enough health for me to get it back.
Yeah.
Oh well. He was delicious regardless. He tastes like burning.
You call yourself an exorcist. I'm being. Gonna get home and rest.
Je t'ai enfin trouvé. Tu étais emprisonné sous la propriété de Rochefort. Je
What?
suis sa sœur.
Caesar? Yeah, right. I was born 1,000 years and 4 months ago. You're about a millennium too young to be.
Hey!
Like I was saying, I slept a few centuries beneath your estate.
Réveille-toi! Ne t'avise pas de t'endormir en ma présence.
You just don't shut up, do you? As I was saying, the Rochefort family and I.
So what was that about? It gets darker and darker from.
Yeah, I wanted to hide this one. You should try less blood and more coffee. Incidentally, if you don't know what her voice is based off of, because it's kind of a little wonky, her accent is literally based off of Dracula from the version of Dracula where Keanu Reeves showed up.
Wait, what? Huh?
Yeah, Keanu Reeves was actually in a Dracula movie.
Okay.
This is before most people knew him.
Oh, okay, that makes
Well, actually,
sense.
that's a lie. People knew him since he was an independent actor. But no, his acting was pretty bad in that one. He had this really thick, fake British accent. But no, her accent's based off of the actor for Dracula in that one, but as a female version. From what I've been told.
I'm curious as to see what that sounds like.
It sounds like Eliza.
No, I mean like the Keanu Reeves one.
Oh, it's bad. No, well, regardless, that's been the story mode.
For now.
There is likely to be more to this, but we don't know yet. And by more to this, I mean it depends. We might be able to possibly put a Tekken Smashingly series. Name in development. That is literally a pun only Smash people know. Or also if you frequent his channel, then you should understand what that one is. But yeah, no, that's pretty much what we're looking at, I guess. Any closing thoughts for the character episodes one? I'm a big fan of closing thoughts, apparently.
Yeah, you are. It's a neat little backstory, I'd say. For most of the characters, kind of wish they branched it out a little bit more.
I did too, and then I thought for a moment. Normally they do this like for arcade modes. You get the intro, you do about 20 minutes worth of fighting, and then you get the ending bit. This one they basically just like, no, this is the story. Here, that's why you're here. That's why you're here.
So they try to like paste it as if it was like arcade mode, just with one fight.
Well, I didn't say they tried to. I'm saying like effectively that's what it is. Effectively, it's arcade mode, but without all the struggle of having to literally play through 8 matches with a character you're unfamiliar with just to see the ending.
Okay.
It's like I mean it 100% when I said at first I shared your exact thoughts, and then I started thinking a little bit on what this actually means as a whole. Because for those of you guys who don't know, there's still an arcade mode. There really is. It's the version of the arcade, but the arcade mode didn't have a storyline attached to it. You can still play that. You'll still get various different bosses, including special bosses like the Shiniguma, which is what he's called, or Shingoku, I think he's called. You could have the Heihachi with the torn shirt. You could have the Devil Kazumi, and you could also have Jin. So you could have all the big hidden final bosses you'd ever want that existed in Tekken 7's Fated Retribution. This achieves its purpose really well, in my opinion. Yeah, it's not attached to the arcade like proper, where you get like a whole bunch of arcade battles, but at the same time, they don't try to shoehorn a whole bunch of matches in just because they want to have a character to have more matches. They give you the story.
Yeah, I could see that. And
I'm a bit torn on that myself. I'm just giving the counter argument because straight up, it would still be nice in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking on like in not Injustice, but like Mortal Kombat, how sometimes the battles feel a little bit too forced.
really?
Sometimes.
For the most part, like I feel like Mortal Kombat storyline, they actually flowed in naturally. The only time it really does feel forced is during the tournament mode itself. It's like, okay, now you fight that guy. It's like, yeah.
I
But
take
when
it back.
it's-
I'm thinking of the first Injustice.
First Injustice. Oh yeah, definitely.
That's
That
what I'm thinking
one,
of.
yeah.
So like, while they have a main story where they got the story out that they wanted, they also gave other character spotlights in the character episodes, and I feel like that was a good way of achieving it. I also feel like it was better than what Street Fighter V did. Sorry, Capcom. In how like they try to shoehorn every current character that was in the release, which was like halfway through season 1, I think, where they had a whole bunch of DLC characters, and they tried to shoehorn everyone into a couple battles.
Are you talking about like a
The
character-specific story mode or the entirety of story mode?
The entirety of story mode.
Okay.
Like the big story mode, the one that had all the
Oh,
characters.
yeah.
Like, while I appreciate it, it also made you play a lot of characters that you didn't necessarily want to play. And while, admittedly, the Mishima Saga, which is the main story, had a whole bunch of characters that I just flat out didn't know how to play or care about, it still told a coherent story without everything being shoehorned in. It's like, yeah, a whole lot of people had beef with Jin. You didn't have to see Miguel having beef with Jin in the main story. You didn't have to deal with Shaheen having beef with Kazuya. Like, just a whole lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, that's actually something I like that they didn't shoehorn that into the main story because, like, while it seems like yes, it could be, it's not necessarily needed at all.
Yeah, and like when you combine those two aspects together, along with the fact like, well, I just want to see my favorite character or a character that I don't really play that often, like Panda, and I want to go ahead and see what their ending looks like. I feel like they did it pretty decently. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Or rather, that's just a theory. A base theory. TM. No. You're going to put a graphic? No? You're going to cross out the graphic?
Okay, now I'm definitely putting that Yaoi fanfic of Leo and Yoshimitsu.
You're going to put it in a facepalm?
Yes, I will.
It's like right now. So like, it's like, this is explains it. You just put underneath it caption, sorry guys.
Oh shit, what button did I press?
You press circle.
Okay. Okay then.
So yeah, also in case you're wondering, the entirety of the canonical Tekken series plus the 2 tag games are viewable from the gallery mode. If you, I might have said this before. If you want to go ahead and see some other stuff, you can. If you want to see how they really look jank, I did tell you the characters were really jank.
Oh
back
my
then.
god, Kazuya.
Oh yeah.
His nipples should not look that pointy.
Laws as well. Tekken 2, in my opinion,
It got better. Still
like,
a little bit jank, but
this one aged well enough that like if I saw a game that had this graphics, I'd still play it.
maybe not so much with Heihachi's face.
Oh, you should real quick look at what wait a second. This one.
Who is that woman with the yellow hair?
Angel?
Angel?
Yeah.
Who?
Angel. Oh, that one?
Yeah.
That one's Nina.
Oh.
Nina Williams.
Oh,
But the
she-
one behind Kazuya is Angel.
Okay.
A character they dropped.
Oh, okay.
Although she kind of comes back.
Yeah, that character.
She kind of comes back. She's back in Tag 2.
Yeah, she was at like. Yeah, I think I saw her. Just briefly.
But I was talking about Yoshimitsu. Like Yoshimitsu's robotic hand. Guess it's canonical that they have to cut off their hand in order to use the weapon. Also note it's the left hand.
Uh-huh.
Also note that they're using the Yoshimitsu blade, the cursed blade that curses anybody who touches it. It's a good thing that they're using their broken hand, huh?
Then fast forward.
This is really when the game starts for a lot of people. This is the version of Yoshimitsu I remember and associate with most. This is the king that I grew up with, even though I did play the original 1 and 2.
What do you think about doing like a retrospective series on like the Tekken series, the Tekken games? Because I already own, I already own 2 of them. I could probably buy a copy for the rest. Since these three are probably already in the PlayStation Store. I'm not sure about Tekken 4, 5, and 6 though.
4 has issues, but yeah, I'd be up for it. Although, like, just a heads up, we're not going to be doing the whole story if we do. We're just going to be doing, like, arcade mode and our thoughts. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, the story mode for some of them are nice, but, like, oh my god. Like, so, literally, 3 has kind of, like, 3 has, like, kind of what I'm talking about, where every character has their own story mode, and you have to play it in order to see it. And just to go ahead and show you exactly what that means, each one of these characters has a story mode that you have to deal with.
Eddie, Brian, Jack Gunn, Heihachi, Kuma, King, Julia, Jin, that guy,
Hurong,
Hwarang,
La, Lei,
Mokujin.
Mokujin is the woodblock guy.
Oh, that guy. Oh yeah, they also made a female version of that, didn't they?
Yeah, it's still in this game.
Huh.
It's his alternate outfit because they didn't give him clothes.
Oh. Nina, Paul, Tiger. Who's Tiger?
Tiger is okay. So at first, it seemed to everybody that Tiger was Eddie's father, who everybody knows was deceased, and everybody thought, oh yeah, no, it's just a throw-in. No, Tiger is just a disco 70s fanatic who helped teach Eddie Gordo how to fight.
Okay.
I actually don't know if you can make Tiger in this one. I should look see if they have a afro.
An afro and a 3D glasses option.
I know the 3D glasses option and the LED lights, which would be more fitting, exist. I just don't know about the afro.
Ogre, Xiao Yu, which looks cartoony for some reason, just judging from the thumbnail.
Yep.
Yoshimitsu, which has a cat.
They don't have Gon here.
Who?
Gon.
Gon?
Yeah. Also, we missed Anna.
Oh.
Let me see if they actually have Gon over here so we can see. Nope.
Those are hard work, hard work.
Gon is a hidden character in Tekken Tag 3. Not Tekken Tag.
Oh, is he the tiny dinosaur?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I know why they don't have him, because he was actually a throw-in from a collaboration thing. They basically someone asked, hey, could we do a collaborative effort just as a thing? So they included him in the home release version. That said, he has an endlessly scrolling ending, so I can understand why they didn't want to put it in here. Because it literally lasts forever because it loops. But yeah, it's actually also one of my favorite Tekken endings. That's sad. The storyline is he's a tiny dinosaur who doesn't talk, and the entire universe has nobody talking, no text bubbles, no words to explain stuff. It's all just graphically told. Which is interesting. But they said that they're never planning on doing another collaboration with that group again. I don't think they gave a reason. It's just like, it happens. We don't really want to do it anymore. We did it once. We could just live with that. But in general, like, it just takes too long for you to go through every single storyline.
Yeah, so just one brief arcade mode for one character, and...
Except for Tag, where we're going to go ahead and take full advantage of the fact that 2 people can play.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Same thing for Tag 2 as well, huh?
Yeah.
Although, who wants to go use the gamepad? Because I don't think I have 2 Pro Controllers, do I?
I have a Pro Controller.
Oh, okay.
Although, I no longer have a PlayStation 2 controller I'm comfortable with, so if we could play it on the PlayStation 3, I'd greatly
Can
appreciate
you
it.
use a can you use a PlayStation 1 controller for Tag 1?
You need the stick, I think.
Instead? Because like I know like some PlayStation 2 games are compatible with PlayStation 1 games, but not every single one of them is compatible.
You might want to rethink what you just said. Anyhow, have a nice day. We've babbled on enough. I love these not retrospectives. I love these
And
ending thoughts a bit
Yeah.
too much. But yeah, recommendation: would you say that you should get the game? If so, would you say which system? If not, why?
Yeah, definitely. If you're, especially to any like Tekken fans, like this is definitely worth the $60.
50.
Oh, it's $50?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I owe you $10. No, I'm joking. Sorry, couldn't help it. No, if you're gonna go ahead and get it on console, it's $60. If you're getting it on the Steam version, it's $50.
Okay, then if that's the case, then getting a discount would be beneficial if your PC can handle it.
Which I want to add, we're running this on Ultra, and his PC, while it's new and pretty decent, admittedly isn't that great. I could run it on my PC on Ultra. I don't. I run it on low because I just prefer it that way. But I also could kind of run it on my laptop, not in online matches, but like enough to actually test stuff. My laptop's pretty old. The main issues you'll have is with the backgrounds and some of the character rendering things. But overall, it's a pretty well-tuned game. It runs so well that if you have specs that are a little bit underneath the minimum spec requirements that they give you, you'll probably be able to run this game. That said, if you don't do it, you should always check the minimum spec requirements and check your computer specs to make sure that they kind of at least match up. Somewhat.
I haven't tested it on my laptop yet, though, but if I say that maybe I could probably run this...
I'm going to tell you you're going to have the same issue I'm having, but that's just because I know your laptop too well. It'll run, but you can't play with anybody.
Oh.
And some stages will be really bad on low settings. But yeah. So that's that. Also, as a note, there's a season pass. Feel free to get it. Eliza, which is the vampire girl, is a DLC-specific character who you got as a pre-order, but at the end of the month...
$25.
For this, season pass. But it's the same season pass that you would get if you got it on console. So same price for that. So PC players, you got a discount, yay. I have one more note about console, but I'll get back to that in a moment. So the DLC for Eliza is not going to come out until the end of the month. We're recording this as of June, so it might be out by the time we're talking.
Wait, hold on. Today is... Actually, no. The first episode should be released by, I'd say like a week from now, which is still within June.
Yeah, but by the time you get to this episode.
Oh yeah, this episode, yeah, it'll be July.
It'll probably be out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we don't know the price on that yet. And by we, I just mean me and some other people in the community are kind of a little bit cautious because, like, if it's too high, then it might affect people's opinion of the game. Especially considering how Eliza is actually pretty high tier. She's also difficult to play, though, so it's kind of balanced, but still, just the fact that that's a DLC character. But I don't really see that as shenanigans yet. There is no cross-console play. The reasoning they're giving for it is because the PlayStation 4 Sony team didn't actually watch cross-console play.
I actually heard about that, the same thing for Minecraft as well. Because even
Yes.
Nintendo was allowing crossplay, but not Sony.
But at the same time, I'm okay with them not doing that because if you look at how the crossplay for Street Fighter V was, it slows down the PC version to match with the other ones.
Yeah, trust us, we've tested it out.
Yeah. Like, literally, we've put them side by side. It's hilarious. You can literally just grab a coffee while it's loading a match. Whereas if you do PC to PC, it's instant.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking about getting a PC copy just when it's on sale. Although, that would also mean I have to unlock all the DLC again.
Incidentally, if you are to go ahead and get a console version of Tekken 7, because you don't feel your PC could run it, but you have an Xbox One or you have a PlayStation 4, I need to go ahead and give you this warning right now, but at the same time, I'm also going to have to give you this tough decision. If you have both, then this is for you. If you have one or the other, and like I said, you're thinking your computer can't handle it, understandable, just go with that then. But comparing the two, there is one major aspect of each that will make you want to get that one. The jukebox version, which exists only for PlayStation 4, or the fact that the Xbox version has the same input delay as the PC version. So if you don't know what input delay is, don't worry about it, you're fine. If you do, then yeah, that is a significant factor. It's caused a lot of people to switch from the PlayStation 4 to the Xbox version after they heard about that. But
Didn't the recent tournament we watch use the PlayStation 4 version?
yes. So, but yeah, actually, that is something worth noting. Just keep in mind the input delay is going to be like about 2 frames more than PC version. But hey, we're used to that. We're PC gamers. Incidentally, the entire game was developed on PC, and for a while before the PlayStation 4 version was out, they used the PC version. A little dance for you. Another little interesting fact that I feel is worth sharing, since we're pretty much at the 45-minute mark anyways, is save files for the PC version are kept localized, which means they're moddable and you can actually just switch them out. Yeah. That's the thing.
So yeah, if you're into mods, then...
Oh, that wasn't even a mod. That's just, you could just switch out your thing. Also, the game's not encoded, by the way. There's no encryption in the game. If you know how to go ahead and pull game files out from a file, like a pack file from like just normal Unreal Engine 4 games, then yeah, you can do it pretty easily. But what he was saying is, modding is easy. All you need to do is go to a specific folder, which if you look for mods, they'll tell you which folder it is. Tilde mods, you need to make that folder there now. And then you just put the file in, you're good. You don't need to install anything. You don't need to set up anything. Just keep that file there.
That's about it.
Yeah, just be careful.
All right.
Yeah. Take care.
All right, see you guys in the maybe next episode whenever DLC comes out and we'll do those 2 story modes. Was it just 2 characters?
New customization thing, story modes, and this is just for 1 season though.
Oh.
But it's
Oh,
gonna
okay,
be like
so
it's gonna be like at the end of the year when they do that, because the next one's gonna be the game mode.
Game mode.
That's yeah, that's right. There's a new game mode coming out. Unfortunately, Aaron does not have that yet because
Oh.
he didn't buy the season pass.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I
But
can actually buy right now though, but I'm kind of saving up for something else.
yeah, just do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, somewhere in the summer, there's gonna be a new game mode out, and I'm gonna have a blast. And I'm probably just gonna go ahead and hop over here and play my version of the game just so you can look at it. But we'll see when we see.
All right, take care, guys. See you next time.
Bye.